Good morning from the cabin. I feel like I'm on one of these like Crime Watch programs where you're talking about experiences, but you're not willing to show your face. But it is still proper dark inside the cabin. It really is. It's been raining throughout most of the night, to be honest with you, and it's been quite heavy. So we have been out to check all the water butts and all the containers, and they're not overflowing. So that's a complete blessing. And I suppose that's because I emptied them all a couple of days ago. But my fruit trees were actually coming on Saturday, and I sort of said to like the head gardener, I says, I haven't even cleared a space for him yet. He says, that's fine. He says, they're all in pots and that, so you can actually leave them in the pots. He says, for the next year or so, if you wanted to. So, I don't have no rush to actually get those all planted into the ground. But we do have work again today, so we do have 2 days left, today and tomorrow, and then that's it. We do break up for the season, so I am looking forward to some time off, and I'm not in a funny way as well, because I'm going to miss the money side of it. I mean, I think that's the thing. I think on Saturday I'm going to go out and literally do one big shop, try and buy as much stuff as possible. So I've got like tins and fruits and stuff all stored for over a winter period of time, and dry, pastas and rices, just to save me going out as much. I do have to cull these ducks as well, because I say I've got far too many drakes. So I think by the time I literally cull 3 of them, that will give me two pairs there. My friend's actually coming down in a couple of weeks, and she's actually bringing me 2 pairs of ducks as well. So I will have plenty of ducks ready for next year, and especially when they start laying their eggs and when they start hatching them, I'm certainly going to have a good meat source. But everyone seems all quite happy, but I just feel sorry for all their pens, because their pens are completely sodden at the moment. It's completely covered in mud. So I think on Sunday or Monday, what I plan to do is literally go out with a rake and rake up a load of this like wood chip and all the pine needles, and I'm literally going to put all that inside their pens, just to make it a little bit drier from when they're actually all walking around. So I think Sunday's going to be another day as well for cleaning all the ducks and the chickens out, sterilising all their pens. But Mrs. Black seems right as rain again now, so I think maybe she was just tired, or she was just literally just resting, but she didn't seem herself on that day. And maybe it's where I don't sit and watch them all the time, and when I did actually decide to actually sit back and actually watch her, it's just like the behavior just seemed a bit strange to me, really, when the others were all scratching around and she was just literally just sat there with her head underneath her wing. Maybe she was cold, I don't know, but she does seem so much better. I did check that little spot thing out on her nose, and it seems to be quite hard. So I do have to try and do a little bit of research to actually see what that is. But there's a lady at work and that who used to work on like a chicken farm, and she says, well, as long as she's like lively and she's eating and she's drinking, then she says that I wouldn't worry too much about it. So I'm just like, well, just keep an eye on her and just see what happens. But like I say, I do have work today, so it's time to get my arse into gear and get to work. I hope you people are having a good day, and I hope it's not as wet wherever you guys are, and stay safe.